Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Stanko, and today I'm bringing out a very different video. Now today, way back on that Retro Bowl, and I'm exactly where I left off. Cincinnati has just won the Retro Bowl. I noticed that the audio of the game was a little loud in that last video, so I'm sorry about that. That should be fixed for this video. In the last episode, we played our last game of the season against the Indianapolis Colts. They beat us 20-15. We were about 2 yards away from winning that game, and we just fell short. Nothing else to say about it. This season is absolutely over. Let's get into the next one. A new season begins, baby. Let's go. Defensive lineman Leon Solder's contract has expired. And Leon Solder's that guy who literally did absolutely nothing for us. It would make me happier in no other way than to reject his offer and allow him to move on and go to a different team. So these are the players that we currently have on our team. We have 2.5-star quarterback Malik Davis. A running back here. He's 34 years old, not even really worth this pick, but we're going to trade. And we're going to trade the Giants running back Leonard Carmen for their 3rd round pick in this season's draft. Bye-bye, Leonard Carmen. If any of you guys liked him after the last episode, say your goodbyes now. You will never see him again. Now, Nadir Fort here, he was kind of the star of our first episode, and I think that he has definitely earned his contract. And Worley here, he's a good enough kicker, but if we get to the 3rd round, we can trade him, use that pick to maybe get a better kicker. I don't know. Let's go ahead and waste no time and head directly into the draft. There are 3 rounds in this draft, and you will receive 1 pick per round. Choose wisely. Since I don't think we're going to be here very long, I'm not trying to set up no offensive line. So Burrow and Dion are automatically off the board. This running back might be insane. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill on the running back. We're gonna chill on the running back. Oh, wow. I don't know who to take. I'm gonna scout this guy. Oh my God. We're gonna be taking Nevin Bowser in the 1st round. I take a receiver in the 1st round. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't see anybody that I was looking at in the 1st round in the 2nd. So that's pretty bummy. Tyrell Little, insanely fast DB. This guy's faster, same amount of tackling, a little more strength. Let's see if Kalen Pollard has the potential to do something about this stamina. And he does. Since this 2nd round pick is good, I wouldn't be opposed to getting rid of Davis. Maybe just take a shot and go with Perry. He's also accurate. And he's also better in just every way. I think that's the move. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of Malik Davis. If any of you guys liked him in our 1st episode, I told you don't get comfortable. We're making the best move for the team. And Malik Davis, 26-year-old quarterback, is going to be getting traded to the Las Vegas Raiders for their 2nd round pick in this season's draft. And we're going to go ahead and take Cordy Perry. Won't even scout him. He's already better than the other guy we had. So if this is his peak, this is his peak. And well, excuse me. Okay, so the 2 pickups that we got are transcendent players, guys. I might have to stay in Houston. I might be making him a little too good. We have absolutely no defensive players. I'm going to check out this Afro guy. Let's see what he's talking about. Speed, but his tackling and strength is just not going to work for us. We already scouted Kalen Pollard, and he's really good. I'm not opposed to taking him. He has the tackling now. It's just his stamina in question, and that gets better too. So we're going to take Kalen Pollard. I don't know how good Tyrell Little will end up being. I don't know how good Donnie Gary will end up being. These could be 5-star players. I could be missing out on them. But I think Kalen Pollard is a good enough pick with our 2nd round draft pick. And we're going to go ahead and take him. Now, with the 3rd rounder, we have 2 of these. So a kicker that we see. Oh my fucking God. Bye, Worley. Bye. Hey, if you liked Lee Worley and his 1 career kick for the Houston Texans, say goodbye, my nigga. You can say the goodbye to Josh Giddey here. Caleb Wynn with the boot, foot of steel, kick range, damn near max. You just need to come out there when we at the 50-yard line, down by 2, 1 second left on the clock, and send that motherfucker to Jesus. Right now, we have a 2-star offense and a 1-star defense. I feel like our team's better than that. I don't know what team they're looking at. I feel like our team's better than that. Let's see if we can maybe bolster the defense a little bit more. His hands can end up being absolutely butter. So let's make sure that his hands aren't absolutely butter. His hands are, in fact, absolutely butter. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Oh my God, I feel like I'm setting myself up. Let's see what Marcus Allen looks like. Woo! Okay, so we're going to take him. Okay, so we got Marcus Allen. And with our last pick, I mean, potentially I could take Jordan Hooks and Butler. if I were to trade Fort, which I mean he has a higher ceiling than Fort, every reason to trade Fort except for Fort just has better hands than this other guy, and he's gonna get even better hands. But we're not gonna be here long, so let's just trade Fort. Nidare Fort. If you liked Nidare Fort, if you liked anybody on the team, they're all gone because I just basically came and said, you know what? Nuke them. I like that. I like that a lot. And let's see if we can also, I don't know if I should take Capri Butler or maybe look at a running back. And that running back has a little bit of speed on him. But his strength, his booty, he's going to fumble every time. And I'm not about to have him fumble away my season. So we're going to take Capri Butler. And Capri Butler ends up being an insane choice. So we ended up getting Cordy Perry. I'm pretty sure in the second round, he ended up being first round value. Tight end Capri Butler in the third round. He's going to end up being first round value if he reaches his potential. Nevin Bowser. We got him in the first round. We could trade him right now for a first round pick. Like, he's that good. Jordan Hooks. He's pretty butter hands, but everything else on him looks pretty good. So hopefully he can produce for us. Marcus Allen, I'd say he's above average, even though his overall doesn't really say that, because his speed and stamina aren't as important. He can still create holes in the defensive line, get pressure on the quarterback, throw his man out the way. He just needs to increase his speed, really. Kalen Pollard, defensive back, he's good too. Like, all of these guys are great. Win, amazing kicker, that's pretty fucking good. Let's take on these Rams with our brand new team out here in hot Houston, Texas. Rams get the ball first. They bring it all the way down the field. Allen was too slow to stop him. And that's pretty much his weakness. And we're going to see a lot of that until we finally get his speed up. So our offense is looking a lot more potent already, just off the amount of people that are glowing. I think we're going to go over to this side this time. Banger. Okay. And Bowser. JH, I forgot his name, but the guy that we traded away our standout wide receiver for is going to have to prove that that was a good decision for us, as N Bowser goes up and catches it, looking like a first rounder. Alright, JH, show us some. Show us some. And he does catch that for the longest pass in the history of our series here, with 2 defenders on him. Good shit. Oh shit, we do not have any running back. Our team has absolutely no run game. We're going to be an entirely air raid passing offense. And that's going to be our existence, I guess. And my tight end makes a man miss on that tackle and gets in for the first touchdown of the season. And he is showing us that it was a great decision to go for him. That DB on the outside is going to switch onto the tight end. It's like a disguised defense. I don't know why they do it, but it leaves the wide receiver wide open every single time. And the Los Angeles Rams basically just take the ball right up the field. I mean, Pollard wasn't able to stop nobody. I haven't seen Pollard make a nice play yet. Let's look for JH here on the comeback. And he does not catch that. I don't know if that's a drop because of his low catching. I don't know if it was just a bad pass. But my tight end makes another man miss, gets 18 yards there. And this guy is really showing us that we need to just pass to him. What the hell? 5 yards. Thank you. Worst case scenario, we're going to be looking for our kicker to get onto the field. If he could have punched the man in the mouth there, he could have scored. What am I going to do here? Do I go for that curl route? Do I go for my tight end? I can't audible. I think we're going to go for the tight end. Oh my god! I fucked it up. Why did I go for the tight end? He was triple covered. NB is going to be wide open. Makes 2 people miss. Nearly gets a first down. Probably should have dived there. And we're going to do the same thing. Jay Hooks, 18 yards again. And here, we're going to get Jay Hooks for a tutty. If they can't stop it, don't stop running it, I guess. We're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Try to make it a 3-point game. Or actually, try to take the lead. Didn't really like what we saw. And the same exact thing works yet again. Pollard was too slow. Incomplete. Field goal. So we do force them to kick a field goal, and that's going to put them up by 3. But now we're in position to take a higher than field goal lead. Let's try to hit him on a comeback here. Pussy. Nice. Quick move to avoid that tackle and get a couple extra yards. Oh my God, way to stay in bounds. Nice catch. Nice. First down. End of the third quarter here. We have it at around midfield. Bad pass, incomplete. I think this would be a nice gain if we go ahead and take this curl. My tight end is going to be wide open. Every time they send that blitz like that, punches that man in the mouth. But every time they send that blitz like that, your tight end is going to be wide open. It's so easy yards. And that's a touchdown. Oh my God, K. Butler might be my best receiver. And he's not even a receiver. The Los Angeles Rams have had absolutely no trouble getting it down the field. But I'm not worried here. If it was last year, I would be worried here. I'm not. We're going to go ahead and try to get out of bounds over here. Go ahead, take that. First down. Another curl route. PI, low-key. I don't know if we have a timeout. Do I have a timeout? God damn it. Okay, timeout. I think my kicker can make it from here. But let's see if we can get him some easy yards. And we're not going to try. We're going to go ahead and bring my kicker out onto the field to try to win the game. You just need to come out there when we at the 50-yard line, down by 2, 1 second left on the clock, and send that motherfucker to Jesus. We're going to need a fat kick. Right down the middle. And look at that motherfucking boot. That's why we got you. Let's go, baby. Look at that kick. He just made a kick from the logo look like a goddamn extra point. And we get our first win of the season over the Los Angeles Rams today. We win 27-25. That's game over. Nothing else they can do. We were 2-15 last year. They were in the playoffs. Tight end Capri Butler had an outstanding game, and I would agree. I mean, my defense really did not get as many stops as you would want, but to force a field goal and put us in a position where we could win, I'm gonna have to shout out my defense here as well as my kicker. Holy shit, that kick was amazing. Line drive right down the middle and so much power on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and praise my team here. Our morale goes up from 73 to 76. K. Butler, it was a 10 out of 10 game for him, and I would agree. I would probably say it was a 10 out of 10 game for our quarterback. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns for my tight end, 1 touchdown for Jay Hooks, and Bowser did not find the end zone today, but I believe that he will soon. M. Allen was actually much better than K. Pollard on defense. K. Pollard did not have the first game of his career that he probably wanted. He only got 1 tackle, no interceptions, no sacks. I believe in him. I think he's a great player. I think he's going to show that sooner or later. Now that's definitely all we have for this video. I can't believe we came and won that game. I did not think my defense would be able to hold up against this extreme well enough for us to be in a position to win, but that's exactly what happened. So shout out to the team. If you did like this episode of our Retro Bowl series, trying to prove to the Green Bay Packers that I deserve to be the head coach and fix the problems with our organization, like, that'd be great. Subscribe, that'd be great. Share, that would be great. And I'm out. Deuces.